we are in Eloy, Arizona, specifically at the Skydive Arizona.
But today isn't just about jumping out of planes.
Our goal is to make two different systems try to function together, and that would be a perfectly open operating parachute and a perfectly operating wingsuit come together.
Skydive competitor and instructor Nick Daniels wants to push what is possible in the world of skydiving. Long regarded as two separate sports, Daniels wants to see if wingsuiters and parachuters can jump together to create formations.
Any sport evolves, and skydiving, I think, is still kind of perceived as it was 20 years ago. Typically what most people see is formation skydiving, where people jump out on their bellies and build different formations. But again, we're just trying to highlight the technological capabilities of what these two systems are capable of.
Wingsuits go very fast. Parachute pilots go a lot slower. Getting them to meet in the middle is the challenge Daniels and his crew face today.
And why that is so difficult is because we use parachutes typically as a life-saving device in order to slow us down. And in order to make that fly with a wingsuit, we have to fly an incredibly small parachute, which will also have to land. And the wingsuit pilots are going to have to fly very, very slow in their performance envelope and basically trying to make those meet in the middle.
It'll take a few jumps to get it right. As Daniels feared, the wingsuiters dropped a lot faster than the jumpers wearing parachutes. After landing, they tweaked their gear.
Going to change some variables, maybe add some weight, minimize more drag in order to increase some speed on the parachutes, and then ultimately the wingsuits will have an easier time flying in their slow range so we can make these two systems talk to one another, and then hopefully we'll be able to do some cooler things.
For this jump, they decide the wingsuit jumpers will have to slow down sooner, while the parachuters must fall faster.
We tend to think of things in terms of wing loads, how many pounds you're putting under every square foot of a parachute. Nick is flying a 75 square foot parachute with 245 pounds under it, which is a 3.27 wing loading, which basically means there's 3 pounds of weight under every square foot of fabric.
At nearly 4,000 meters in the air, you don't want to get these calculations wrong.
But what wing loading is going to do for us, if you were to think of a motorcycle that has a smaller engine, again, as the engine gets bigger, it's going to go faster. Parachute as well, as you start to load it more, its flight characteristics are going to be a little bit more sensitive in handling. It's going to descend a lot faster, and that's what we're trying to take advantage of so that we can make that work with the wingsuits.
On this jump, they've nailed the math, and they hit the sweet spot. Parachutes and wingsuits come together at last.
The challenge is just matching our speeds more than anything else. He's flying a very aggressively small parachute. I'm flying in a very aggressively large wingsuit, but we're basically right at the edges of what both of those are capable of, trying to get together.
Absolutely. We dialed in our speeds on this one. We were able to fine-tune linking up together, and we got it, and we held it pretty much all the way.
Pulling it off feels great, but Daniels is not done yet. They're going to attempt the same routine in the dark.
The thing that makes this so challenging for us is we wanted to take it to another level, in that doing it in the dark, working with those distances and those closing speeds, we're trying to see how far we can take this.
With no GPS and no ability to communicate with each other, the jumpers rely on what they rehearsed during the day.
At nighttime, it's as if you're in a different world. You have all sorts of lights on the ground, yourself, you're lit up, so it's a whole new experience.
And it's also really beautiful and peaceful at night.
Yeah!
Nice.
Nice one!
It's a little rough.
Yeah! We got it! We got our goal.
Yeah, made it happen.
We made it happen.
It's a little bit of a roller coaster at first. You jump out and you're really excited, then you're a little bit terrified you're gonna miss it, but then we got it and it was amazing.